Good morning. Happy Monday. Well, it's not quite a happy Monday for me. I don't feel well. Uh, Past week, I felt like I had a cold coming along, coughing, headache. No fever, but a headache. Normal cold shit. And then this morning, man, I'm like, what the fuck? We always have a well-stocked supply of COVID. Believe it or not, COVID is still around. We're just not hearing it blasted all over the news, but it's still happening. At the hospital, everyone's required to wear a mask. I remember during this major outbreak, man, Auntie Billy was bringing these home from the hospital almost by the fucking case. We're giving these out to friends, neighbors, family, test kits. These are good ones. I already tested myself. I'm negative, but it is flu season here in New England. Even that. It's funny things happen. It reminds me, Sanford's batshittery. Even during the major COVID outbreak. Him with his conspiracy theories. Oh, it's a liberal hoax. It's a liberal hoax. I ain't wearing no mask. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. Motherfucker got it twice. Not once, twice. Once kind of mild, the second time bad. He whined like a little bitch. Oh, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't even get out of bed for 4 days. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, so much for his liberal hoax. Same thing with, gas was going to go to $15 a gallon. Another commie plot, to pick your pockets. Crypto, Bitcoin was going to be the wave of the future. There would no longer be money. I hear that crypto shit, man, it's fucking tanking big time, huh? Didn't exactly go what Sanford said it would. Seriously. Only in the mind of Sanford. I don't feel well. And now I do have a little fever. Not much. 100 and a half. 100 and a half. A little bit. I'll live. I've been through worse. I haven't even had a cigarette yet. I'm actually afraid to have a cigarette. I'm fucking having a hard time holding back coffee now. Maybe I'll finally get under that half a pack today. It's gonna fucking take this to do it to me. Anyway, a few things I heard. Where to start? One thing, though, goes back and retraces a couple other incidents of how Sanford has no fucking... I don't know if I'm going to get through this. How he has no respect for other people's property. But then again, his cars are all junk, so he doesn't care if he slaps a fucking tool on a fender or leans all over it and scratches it. Fender's already dented and scratched, and if it even has any paint on it, that you could call paint or primer. So he's just, by nature, he's a slob. By nature, he is a slob. Slobs don't treat things nice. They don't take care of things. Add this here, throw that. Haven't heard for a while he's complaining about his shop. He's got to devote time to his shop. He's got junk thrown all over the place. He wants to find things he can't find it in. He's just a fucking... Oh, man. This really sucks. I heard that he didn't do any videos for a couple of days since he was working on that guy's Hemi at that place, that deal. I heard it's a dealership where they buy and sell classic cars and stuff. Where his friend called him. Was it a Coronet with a... Like I said, I watched like the first few minutes of it, and then once he started bragging on how he's been a big time Mr. Joe Hemi expert for 40 years, and okay, after that it was like, okay, enough of this bullshit. And then I heard after that, if I had other people that watched it, once again, he's leaning all over the fender. No fucking fender blanket. A nice car, no fender blanket. and he's leaning over and he's putting his paws all over the fucking car, you know. But he's done that in the past. He's done that in the past. The first I recall was when he had that little secret back road. He bought that G-Tech timing device. In fact, at that time, that's when I took that $2,000. Remember that $2,000? It ended up going to my grandson Artemis. I gave it to my daughter. Says, "Here, go buy him a shitload of stuff." I don't know what to get him, you know, buy him a shitload of stuff. Went to my grandson. It's hanging around my bureau for I don't know how fucking long. I took out a shot. I said, "Listen," he was taking cars to some road where there's no traffic. And he was timing everyone else's car with that G-Tech timing device. And I said, "Hey, take that baby bottle rocket there. Run that fucking 10. I will personally fly down there. Following day, you can make a video. I will hand you this $2,000. I will shake your hand and say, I was wrong. You were right. You can and you did run a 10. No response. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. But he was taking everybody else's car there. That's when he took that guy that had a real nice, come to think of it, he ain't been around either for a long time. Guy had a nice green Charger, like 73 or something. A real pig. I think it had a 440 in it, but at that point it was like one of those 270 horsepower 440s. Real fucking big, but a beautiful car. Dark green. Hold on a sec, I can blow my nose. I'm going to struggle to this video. Oh, man. Ah, shit. This sucks. I'll live. Beautiful car. Dark green, black top. Had those, what they call it, Krager torque thrust wheels. Beautiful, beautiful fucking car. Beautiful. But it was a pig. It was like 17 seconds. Of course, his timing came up. But he was doing his carburetor test comparisons, a Harley versus an Edelbrock versus a Carter. Remember that? Besides him leaning all over the fender, it was kind of cool, I guess, in the fall. He had a big, thick metal fucking zipper on. He's leaning all over the fender, rubbing himself against it while he's in there. Scratching up the guy's fender. Knocked off a plug wire. He had to go back and do a rerun because he didn't realize while he was digging around in there, he knocked the plug wire off it. Then he forgot to tighten the fuel line. Fuel spilled all over the fucking engine. He did a tune on that fucking guy's car, let me tell you. Like I said, come to think of it, never saw that guy again on his fucking channel. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, man. And then there was another time, I forgot all about it. When he needed content, he went to some other shop with some guy. Another guy that was a good buddy of his. First met him, 20 years ago when he first got to Tennessee. Met him 20 years ago. Some guy, I think it was Steve. He had a shop. And apparently these guys do very good work. They do like restoration, they restore cars, but they're very good. They're very meticulous. And he went there. And it was his buddy and some other guy. And they were in the process of doing a road runner. It wasn't the first gen 68, 69, like a 70, I forget, 70 or 71. Anyway, the car was all in primer. They had, just spent an enormous amount of time, blocking this thing to get it fucking laser straight, And they're there in San Francisco. I had my buddies, and you can kind of tell by body language. The guys were kind of like being sociable. But for some reason, they weren't acting like, he was their buddy the way he was saying they were his buddies. You know what I mean? Kind of like sociable, but not really saying much. And then what he did and their reaction told the whole story. Once again, no fucking respect for anybody's good property. Walks up to the fucking car. Fucking slams his side against the fucking side. Against the fender, his ass and his hip. And he's rubbing on the fucking fender. He's got his elbow on top of the fender when he's talking. And you can see the two guys like to the side. When he did that, the look on their faces, they both look at each other like, what the fuck is this guy doing to our car? What the fuck? And then they really didn't say much. He did all the talking. And after that, you can just tell by someone's body language, they weren't like too happy. And then the video ended. And now he does that to this guy's fucking Hemi Clarinet. You know, I've had people tell me, people that have been around this shop, it says, I don't like, I don't make videos, you know, showing me working on things. I don't like people watching me work. It makes me too, you know. I just don't like people. That's why, you know, yak and yak and yak, but I'll never show you how to do anything. I mean, I don't know about you. I took fucking, you know, shop in school, woodworking and machine shop. And when we walked in, the only reason we learned how to make that lamp, and here, you know, the Whaling City, you know, this is a famous city, New Bedford, Massachusetts. Look it up. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying the fucking truth. A lot of history in this city. Everything's whales, you know. We had to make a whale lamp, carve it out of wood on a bandsaw, the wood and all that. Machine shop, naturally, you know, you make that screwdriver, man. You get that raw stock, you cut it down, you know, take it on the way, taper it. You knurl it, get that knurling tool, and really dig it in there to get that pattern in the grip. You get raw stock rod, you know. You drill it out, you get it in, you heat treat it, you know. You form the blade, the straight edge blade. You know what I mean? I think you've probably done it too. The reason we were able to do these things is we walked in and the teacher said, okay, you know, here's the raw stock, here's this. Here is how you do it. And they walked us through it and they did it. They showed us how to do it. They produced that screwdriver. They produced that whale lamp right before our fucking eyes, from beginning to end, how to make it happen. That's how we learned, by watching. Now, if we had walked in, okay, there's some wood over there, or some raw stock steel there. There's a bandsaw, there's a lathe, there's a small furnace there okay, go ahead. We would have been cutting our fucking fingers off and doing all kinds of bullshit, right? You can't teach anybody by talking. You got to show them. And we show, you know, Sanford City don't like doing it. And I know why. People have told me, Brian, you got to see this guy work. He is a walking clusterfuck. Looks like a monkey trying to fuck a football. He gets frustrated. He starts talking to himself. He stops, lights up a cigarette. He'll even pace back and forth, goes back. Whatever tool he has in his hand, he'll slam it on the fucking... See, his cars are all junk. He doesn't give a fuck about damaging, scratching, denting. He doesn't care. He'll lean all over him. No fender covers. Does he even own a fucking fender cover? You know what I mean? He has no respect for anybody's property. Because he's a slob by nature. All his junk is junk. So he doesn't care about trying to treat it nice. And he treats everyone else's car like it's his fucking junk. You know what I mean? Anyway. And then last night I heard, hey Brian, I got a text like between 9 and 9:30, somewhere around there. Hey Brian, you up? So I text back, yeah, why? Okay, call me. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I was going to call you, but I didn't know if you were sleeping or not. He said, no, I'm still up. What's up? He says, hey, you're going to love this. Your Sanford didn't put up a video for a couple of days or something after, you know, he was leaning all over that guy's coronet with the Hemi. You know, only as him, the 40-year Hemi master, only he's able to get the bugs out of this thing and figure out what's wrong with it. He put up a video about waxing the car. It doesn't take much to thrill his pickle sniffers. I'm surprised he hasn't made it. Well, he probably will one day when he really runs out of content. He'll take out some keys and dangle his keys. Hey, look, shiny keys. And that will thrill and amaze his pickle sniffers. Shiny keys. Yeah, about waxing a car. Showing how great a job. How nice and shiny his car that he waxed it and buffed it out. Yeah. Wait, thinks he's fucking Mr. Miyagi. Wax on, wax off. Hey, you guys better be careful. He might try to sucker some of you to his garage. You know, sand the floor, paint the fence, he'll have you sanding his floor, sweeping and painting his fucking house. You know what I mean? Be careful. He's got a little reputation of suckering people to go to his shop and do work for him to get content. Be careful, fellas. He did a video about fucking, you know, wax. And there's the best one. He says, hey, Brian, he's a fucking hypocrite. I said, yeah, I know that. Tell me something I don't know. Of course he's a fucking hypocrite. He'll accuse other people of doing shit that he's the biggest violator of them all. But that's how he uses deflection and distraction tactics all the way along the line, and excuses with all his projects that were never completed. Some never even started. Claims never fulfilled. That's his tactic he uses in so many areas. He figures by attacking other people with what they're doing, people don't stop and take a look at what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he says, well, I'm not trying to endorse this wax. You know, I see people that, you know, they're getting paid sponsorship. I don't do any of that. And then here's the kicker. You know, it's like people on here that, and now he starts bashing people. I guess he was talking about his buddy, the Crypt Keeper. I'll get to him. These people, you know, that asking people to subscribe to their channel, asking people to watch their videos. You know, people asking for subs and views. I think maybe he's got a short-term memory. I guess once his channel got big, he no longer does that. But he did that for a long time. Subscribe to my channel. He used to end his videos. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. He fucking begged for subs just like his fucking buddy, the Crypt Keeper. He begged for views. And then, you know, they have advertisements that run through their videos. You know, you got to listen to it before the video starts. I don't know about you, but I think I've caught many, that when you click on one of his videos before it starts, ding, 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 some music comes up, somebody's talking and some advertisement for something, and then after so long, skip ad, and then this video would play. The fuck's he talking about these people? Oh, you know, these people got advertisements, and he does the same fucking thing. I know one time I watched a video at one time when he ran long, like 20 minutes, about 5 minutes into it, halfway through it, it stops. Ding, 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 and somebody's talking, they're showing an advertisement, and then skip ad, then it goes back and resumes the video. What the fuck's he talking about? Talking shit about other people. He does the same fucking thing. You know? He needs to have a talk with his buddy, the Crypt Keeper. That dude, man, he fucking begs and pleads. He's even got a big superimposed banner, you know, subscribe. You know, subscribe. Hi, I am David Vizard. If you can give me 20 minutes of your time, I will share with you my over 60 years of award-winning engine building experience. And if you're nice to me, I will get you in touch with Uncle Sanford, who has over 40 years of Hemi building experience. Dude, that fucking dude should buy a fucking personality. Maybe hire a makeup artist to make him look like he's alive. He's so pasty white, his face is starting to blend in with the fucking white wall behind him. You know what I mean? Damn, it sucks. And just Tylenol, and that's about it. That's all I can do. And he says, oh, and there's no way to sting though. He says, wait. Sometimes the way people, you know, some people say, hey, Brian, you know, you say you make us laugh. A lot of people make me laugh my ass off with the shit they say. It's hysterical. I love it. He says, I don't know if he's trying to change up his image to try to show like a softer, gentle, kinder side of himself, or if he's trying to attract animal lovers to his fucking channel now, because now he's been doing something with a puppy on his yak sessions. He holds it, oh, you see he's holding, hey, my puppy's so cute, oh look, I got this puppy, oh look, now he's this old, now he's like showing off a fucking puppy. Hey, he's got no fucking cars to show off, so he's got to show off something, right? Hey, puppies ain't bad, I like animals, we got a dog and a cat. Anyway, listen, I don't feel good, I gotta take some more Tylenol. And I'm not going to do much today, I can tell you that for a fact. I'm not doing too much today. And tomorrow, I'm hoping I'm doing better. Throughout all this time, the one thing that hasn't changed is still doing my 2 days a week at the VTH. That hasn't changed in all these months. So I have that in store for tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm hoping I'm better by then. If it's just a regular cold, we do have masks. I will wear a mask so I don't. Some of my fellow veterans there are residents. Their health is not too good, though. Even a cold or a flu could be harmful to them. So I will wear a mask. Yeah, I will wear a mask. Even if I think I'm feeling better, I still will wear a mask. So anyway, have a great day. Have fun. Stay safe.